Welcome back, everyone. This is Major League Gaming. We are now at part 6 of The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past for the Super NES. Last time we played, we got the Master Sword and took out Aghanim, the Wizard, in Hyrule Castle. And by defeating him, he transported us to the Dark World. And for tonight's video, actually, I will be collecting just a few things, and also get to the Palace of Darkness as Sahasrara wanted me to do. So anyway, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go all the way to the right, and then make our way up. And the reason why is because there's actually a medallion that we need to get before we enter the dungeon. As a matter of fact, there's actually a total of 3 medallions that we will need to get before we take on the next dungeon. So that'll be my first focus. Now this is where the potion shop usually is in the light world, but this is just a regular shop this time, so we're gonna leave that alone because there's nothing for me to get. That reminds me, I have an empty bottle that I gotta fill up later on. Let me go here to get the Quake medallion first, because that's top priority right now. Some of the skulls here will come to life if you touch them, so be careful. Also keep in mind too, you'll take double damage from the enemies right now with your current tunic, so just be careful. Anyway, if we read the sign over here, it says, "Curses to anyone who throws something into my circle of stones." Let's pick the sign up and we'll throw it into the circle of stones anyway. This will cause some kind of creature to wake up from his nap. And if you promise to leave him alone, he'll give you the Quake medallion. This will be required for a certain dungeon later on in the game. It'll be a while until that time comes, so anyway, let's go ahead and move on. Okay, so back over here, I'm gonna teleport back to the light world real quick to get another potion for myself. I gotta conserve my rupees for right now though, because I need at least 110 rupees to access the first dungeon in the Dark World. So that's going to be crucial. Yeah, always make sure you have bottles filled with potions or even fairies at the very least. Though it might be better to have blue potions though, because they are very powerful and they restore everything, your life and magic together. Okay, now that I got that out of the way, let's move on. We're going to make our way back down. Okay, so be careful when you come across this area. The monsters are fairly powerful here. Once you get here, make a right first, then go up. We're gonna head over to the Palace of Darkness right now. Okay, once over here, go ahead where the sup arrow is, and then we're gonna meet with the monkey through a maze over here. This maze can be a little tricky to get through. Say hello to Kiki the monkey. Give him 10 rupees and he'll follow you for a little bit. You'll need him to get into the dungeon. Be careful though, you take just one hit and he'll run. Alright, here we are at the Palace of Darkness. Give Kiki 100 rupees and he'll open the gate for you. With that being said, let's head on in. This is the Palace of Darkness. So once we enter, let's go to the left first. Yeah, take out the helmet sword with one of the skulls. It's more like a skull vase, actually. Kind of hard to tell, though. We'll be getting a bunch of small keys along the way. That's definitely our first focus right now. Once we get the key over here, let's go out and go all the way to the right next. You can take out the helmet swords with a certain item, which is called the magic hammer. We'll be getting that here in just a moment. I'm gonna take out this anti-fairy for a fairy of my own. If you go up to this tile, you'll talk to Princess Zelda. She'll tell you to hurry up and rescue her. Well, which is understandable. After that, bash into this wall down here and then head on in. Alright, these are called Gorayas. You need 2 arrows to take out the red one, and only 1 to take out the green ones. They will mimic your moves, so try to anticipate where they're going, and then strategize how to take them out easily. Oops. Whoops. I hate these things. Yeah, the small key is on the left, there's some fairies on the right. I might take advantage of that actually and get some hearts back up. A lot of the monsters here do some nasty damage anyway, so it's necessary. It is crucial though to make sure that your hearts are full, because the sword beams will take out enemies in any dungeon rather easy to do. Anyway, with that being said, let's move on. I'm gonna grab a fairy first from these guys. Whoops. Alright. The statue is what we can push to get to this door up over here. Let's head on in. In this room, you want to go to the left first because we can get the big key right away. Put a bomb here to blast open the cracked floor, then head on in. Okay. And the chest up here will give us a small key. Once we grab it, we have to jump down again and get the other small key waiting for us. Okay. Got that. We have to use this teleport to get back to where we were earlier. Kind of have to backtrack here, though. This dungeon's actually not too bad. It's pretty straightforward. Easy to get through. Though the monsters can be quite intimidating for newcoming Zelda players. Alright, once we get the keys here, let's go up, make a left, and head up the door over here. This bridge will collapse, so you gotta be very quick. Let me rewind that actually. Rewind functions are your best friend, especially for dungeons like this. Though there are other dungeons that will require it more than this one. Whoops. Yeah, that door I just opened up with the bomb is where the magic hammer is going to be. We're going to get to that first. Yeah, there's no torches to light up around here, so you'll have to rely on your own lamp to get through. This chest over here has a small key, so open it up. Yeah, Yeah, the magic hammer is actually pretty powerful. It's a lot more powerful than your current sword. That's going to change very quickly later on, though. I'll get more into that in another video. As a matter of fact, in the next video, I got something really cool to show you guys. Anyway, now that we've exited the dungeon, let's go over to the right. Get the magic hammer out because it'll protect you. These monsters, by the way, are called terrapins. Pound the hammer next to them, and then give them another pounding to take them out. Once you take them out, open up the chest here. Get the compass. Then head down the stairs, and we're gonna collect a bunch of rupees here as well. There's a small key waiting for us here, though. Use your lamp to light up the torches. It'll make things easier here. Yeah, I honestly cannot stress the importance of having rupees with you, no matter where you go. Yeah, I'm not gonna light the torch anymore because I don't really need it. Alright, there's no telling what's gonna be up ahead, so let me get my magic hammer out. You can also use the hammer to break the jars and skull vases here, too. Okay. This is where the quick medallion will come in handy. Alright, make sure they're all grouped together. The Quake Medallion will stun these guys. Most enemies will be turned to slimes, though, but hard hats can't be turned to slimes with the Quake Medallion active. Alright, hit the crystal switch to make the blocks blue, and we'll head up over here. Use the statue here to keep the switch pressed to open the door. Let me get my bow out for this one. Yeah, careful. If the red Goraya faces you directly, it'll shoot fire at you, so be careful. Use the bow and arrow to hit the eye on the statue here. It'll reveal a secret path. You definitely want to go down it. Alright, let's get the magic hammer out to pound these moles here. Yeah, don't let the terrapins get back up because they'll move a lot faster otherwise. Alright. Yeah, the magic hammer is the only way to take out the terrapins. Once you flip them over, you can use your sword to damage them, but it's better with the hammer, though. Yeah, come up with a good strategy to take them all at once without having to flip them over twice to make them move faster. When the terrapins move a lot faster, that means trouble, and I don't want that right now. Once that's done, push this block down here, head into the teleporter, then we move up. The boss is just straight up ahead. Alright. Now, use your magic hammer to take out the Helmasaur King's helmet. You can also use bombs to damage it, but it's a lot harder, though. Keep on doing it until the helmet is gone. Once his head is exposed, use your sword to attack it. Watch out for the fireballs here. Alright, the Helmasaur King is out. piece, the heart container is now collected. We have saved the first maiden in the Dark World. Their dialogue is pretty long, but it's also very important to the game. Each and every one of them tells you how the Dark World came to be and everything. Okay. Yeah, the first dungeon is very complete. And that's going to be the end of this video. Alright, so in the next video, we'll be doing part 7. There's going to be a lot of collectibles to find first before we take on the next dungeon. I'll talk more about it in the next video, but for now, I'll stop for the time being. So let me create my suspend point here just to be safe. Alright guys, until next time, Major League Gaming, logging out. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.